Well, he delivered a speech to the United Nations at just the age of 19. He's a rising force on the music scene with an ever-expanding fan base, and he's from right here in Chicago. Please welcome artist and activist Rick Wilson.
Hi, Rick. How are ya? Congratulations on all your success.
Yeah. A couple years ago, speaking to the UN, and what was your message?
Well, someone named Dominique Franklin was killed in Chicago 2014, May. And a couple of folks who from different organizations teamed up together to form a coalition called We Charge Genocide. And I was one of the selected youth that they picked to present this shadow report to the UN, pretty much charging the Chicago Police Department with torture and violent actions and violation of the convention articles between the U.S. and the UN for the past like 30 years. So
right, because you're far more than just an artist. You are an activist. How important is it for you to get your message out there and to help others?
It's like I feel like I was raised based off community, so it's always good to have a hand in helping community or helping making the community a better place.
And you were also raised in the church. How much does that influence your music?
Yeah. Well, if you know anything about my church, I grew up in Fellowship Missionary Baptist Church, and I found her. And I found her, Reverend Clay Evans, was actually a really important figure and activist in the city of Chicago, because he's one of the only preachers that let Martin Luther King come speak at his church. When Martin Luther King stayed here that summer. So we're just coming up with that upbringing.
Yeah, it's in your genes, it's in your blood.
It's all in the community I was raised to be.
What do you have coming up quickly?
I have a headline show at Lincoln Hall. I have an EP releasing May 18th. And my Lincoln Hall headline show is June 2nd for a celebration of that. And yeah, I was just recently in a Bonobos ad as a fashion model. It's coming on ABC 7.
Oh,
ABC
okay,
2.
cool. Well, you're busy.
So I'm busy. You know, I'm actually stuff coming up.
Well, for more on Rick's album release party on June 2nd, head to WindyCityLive.com. All right, about 6 minutes to play till we get to our IQ trivia. But first, here's Rick performing Hang Loose. Take it away.
Okay, everybody clap their hands like this. Okay, rhythm. Hey, 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 hey. Okay. I don't chase the wave, I just make the wave. Hanging loose, 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 hanging loose, loose, loose. I don't chase the wave, I just make the wave. Hanging loose, 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 hanging loose, loose, loose. Yeah. If I tell you something super decent, then it mean it's great. I'm from Chicago, all my people smarter than the Play-Doh. We got Hebrew, Brantley, Bump, Picasso. Shouts to all the hots and all the knots. People in the hundreds and the potholes. You can't be a goofy nor a stain. Hitting licks and dodging tricks, the motto. Don't stress over milk this spill. Brush it off if the itch don't heal. Not surprised when we get good news, cause we put it in the atmosphere. I'm not scared if I never get rich, but I don't wanna stay right here. I'm not him or them, but I'ma make sure the world gon' hear. Chase the wave, I just make the wave. Hanging loose, 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 hanging loose, loose, loose. I don't chase the wave, I just make the wave. Hanging loose, 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 hanging loose, loose, loose. Hey, okay. But I don't need your likes, I got love it. Granny was a couple from a dozen, so I don't need your friendship, I got cousins. Auntie told me stop with all the cussing, but you can't stop a skillet once it's hot. Smiling at the things that I'm not. Thank you God for everything I got. It's possible they wanna mess with me, but then I realized more friends mess with me. Used to stress over the stuff I thought I need, but then my clothes passed and I had epiphany. Like everything I did when I'm supposed to be here. Why he gotta die and I'm alive here? Writing stuff from the lens of my tears, and I ain't gonna be defined by my tears. I don't chase the wave, I just make the wave. Hanging loose, loose.
Hey, if you like that video, be sure to subscribe to our ABC7 Chicago YouTube channel.